Welcome back, everybody. We're in Chapter 7, Learning Unit 7-2. Now, in number 1, this whole section deals with we get the invoice date, the date maybe some goods are received, the terms, and now we have to figure out the last day of the discount period, the end of the credit period. So, for example, number 1, that's dated July 6 with terms of 2/10 and 30. So in number 1, we say, okay, what is 10 days from July 6? It's July 16th would be the end of the discount period. Now again, you should be using the days in the year chart in your chapter or in your business math handbook. So you could find out that the end of a credit period, we look up in this case July 6th equals 187 days. And we're talking that we're extending out the terms of up to 30 days for the end of the credit period is 217th day. If you search into the table, you would get the end date to be August 5th. In number 2, here the bill is February 19th, but the goods come in on June 9th, and it's 310 N30 ROG. So in this case, we really have to look at when the goods come in, because it's receipt of goods. So June 9th, the goods come in, so you have 10 more days up to June 19th for the end of the discount period. Going to the table 7.1, June 9th is the 160th day. We do have 30 days based on the ROG terms. It equals now 190. If you search into the table, you'll find the end credit period to be July 9th. In number 3, keep in mind that we're using, based on the footnote, the last period for the discount. So the original date is May 9th. We have 30 days. And so we look in the table, under 159, it will become June 8th. The end of the credit period, you're starting out at 129, but we do have up to what? The last period of time is 60 days. So in this case, we're talking 189, search the table, and the end of the credit period is July 8th. In question number 4, since it's end of the period of time, end of months, since we're in May, and it's before the 25th of the month, we have until the first 10 days of the following month, which is June 10th for the discount period. Then 20 days later would be the end of the credit period, which is June 30th. In question 5 now, notice we're on May 29th, so that's after the 25th of the month, and the terms are 210 EOM. Which means in this case, we have the month of June, and we have the first 10 days of July, since it's after the 25th of the month. The discount period is July 10th. And 20 days later will be the end of the credit period, which will be July 30th. Metro sends Vasco a bill for $8,000 list price. The date is May 26th. Terms are 210 EOM. Now be careful, that's EOM. And it's after the 25th of the month. So now it's 20% trade discount, and they pay it on July 3rd. Let's take a look now. Let's first look at the blueprint. List price is 8. Trade discount 20%, terms are 210 end of month, but the bill is dated 5/26. So really we have the month of June and the first 10 days of July. The date is paid on July 3rd. We have our cost of equipment. We need the steps. Net price equals list times the complement. And again, to recap, EOM before the 25th, well, this is not the before, this is after, so we're going to gain an extra month. So let's look at the steps. Let's calculate the net price. You always do trade discounts first. So 8,000 times 0.80. Why 0.80? 100% less the trade discount amount of 20% gives us, we're paying 80 cents on the dollar, is 6,400. We do have in step 2 until July 10th because we started out on May 26th, so the whole month of June and the first 10 days. To calculate the cost of the equipment, we take 6,400, and we're entitled to what? 2% off the bill? And we are entitled to that, so we're paying 98 cents on the dollar, or 6,272. In number 7, complete the amount to be credited in balance. We'd owed a bill of 600, 210, 115, and 30. The bill is September 30th. We pay it on October 3rd, so that's being paid within the first 10 days. So let's take a look now. So we're talking here, we're not paying off the full amount. So you take the amount you can pay, which is what? $400, the partial payment, divided by what? 1 minus the complement. So in this case, you're entitled to 2% off of 0.98. So 400 divided by 0.98 equals 408.16 is the amount credited. Again here, 600 minus 408.16 gives you a balance outstanding of 191.84. Now, before we go on, this is really important. The most common mistake here is someone will take 2% and then just multiply it times the 400 and get $8 discount. That's not the case here because this is only a partial payment. The 2% is on the 400 as a partial payment, not the full bill.